My name is Jeff Herman. I work with Booz Allen Hamilton. We are strategy and technology consultants. And my role specifically is I have responsibility for the leadership simulation business. And I'm part of our strategic innovation group, a group that was stood up this year to do more rapid innovative development for our organization and for our clients. One idea among many that has stood out to me in the summit has been defining global leadership responsibility as focused on influencing the customers. Looking at global leadership responsibility as a societal process means not looking internal to the organization, but looking internal and external, and even influencing patterns of customer behavior that may initially look like they're at odds with organizational goals, but over the long term are really the sustainable way that global leadership can have an impact. The way I've looked at global leadership responsibility in the past, it has grown already at the summit. It's made me think more about how I listen when my clients talk about what they're trying to achieve. One of my roles is to help clients define success. Sometimes they define success in leadership terms, sometimes they define them in organizationally specific terms, and I'm going to listen more for how they define the broader responsibility that they have as global leaders at all levels of an organization. When I look at global leadership, and responsible global leadership in particular, I'm fortunate to work with a lot of people who deeply believe in the importance of mindfulness, of authenticity, and of contributing to society. The ability to get an organization there, however, does require very complex thinking in some cases. And my ability to help my clients and my colleagues when I return from the summit redefine success and frame leadership decisions in a new way is how I see this immediately having influence when I'm back at work. Global leadership at its essence, it's influencing others towards collective goals. That's it. And global leadership adds the complexity internal to the leader and in the system to influence collective goals in a much more complex environment through much more complex people. What I've seen here has redefined to me the role that authenticity can play. By seeing people as being able to do what's important to them in increasingly complex environments, in environments I hadn't even thought of. For example, I'd looked at this setting and thought, global leadership responsibility, there's a lot about doing good. And there's a lot about authentically a good person, authentically doing good. But I hadn't really addressed the idea that being a more global person, you define responsibility differently. And that to me is already coming out of the summit. Being able to go back and tell people that I think I understand the word responsibility differently. And being able to explain to clients what I hear when they speak about the meaning of responsibility in their organizations, whether they have formal responsibility or not, knowing that the authentic contribution that they want to make can connect to a larger outcome, connect to a larger environment, that's meaningful to me, that's exciting to me. And frankly, it's inspiring.